Fellowship is an amazing, awesome fellowship that brings together emerging leaders in the nonprofit sector to the United States to give in their skills and learn new skills with which they will use to better their societies. And I'm glad I'm part of this great community of professionals. My name is Ifesinachi Sam-Emuwa. I'm an Atlas Corps Fellow and Action Fellow from Nigeria. Result and Action Global Health Advocacy Partnership hosted me as a fellow for these 12 amazing months that began in May 2015 to May 2016. And I'm super excited to be among those Atlas Corps graduating fellows from class 18 who have been fully participated in this fellowship for these 12 months and are ready to face new challenges. The fellowship has created strong professional platform for me to advance in my the nonprofit sector, and I'm ready to put in my new skills. During my fellowship with my host organization, Results and Action Global Health Advocacy Partnership, I had great opportunity to be part of a professional family that are dedicated to fighting diseases of poverty and promoting global health in partnership with 12 locally rooted organizations in 11 countries. Among my major takeaways, best practices, learning strategies on how to build strong collaborations and partnership in such a way that it brings huge international sustainable development.
So I'm Joanne Carter. I'm the Executive Director of Results in Washington, D.C., and I'm also one of the founding partners of our Action Global Health Advocacy Partnership. And I just want to say it's been wonderful for Results and Action to partner with Atlas Corps, but it's been a particular real opportunity and pleasure to get to work with a nonprofit leader like Ify. We've been very lucky to have her. I would say her on-the-ground experience has been a huge benefit to our work in Washington, but to our whole partnership. As we've been ramping up our work on polio, it was incredibly valuable to have the experience that she's had with community health workers in Nigeria on working on polio and other routine immunizations. And she's been an amazing asset in also supporting the whole partnership in a whole array of work. I'd say that I've just been very impressed with how she's really learned even more about how the U.S. system works, but also about sort of the global health space and global health institutions, and not only come up to speed on that, but really been able to be an ongoing asset for us in that work. So we're very grateful to Atlas Corps, we're really grateful to Ify, and we're really going to miss her.
One of the things that Ify was able to do during her fellowship is to really learn how to influence policy at the global level. And it's very different than influencing policy at a country level or at a district level. And there are many different stakeholders involved. And that was an opportunity to feed in on how funding should be allocated. She was able to do that by helping to develop a position paper across Action's 12 partners on health equity, specifically how the Global Fund and other donors decide to allocate their funding. Should it go to wealthy countries? Should it go to poor countries? Should it go to poor people? Or poor people in poor countries? Now we've learned that 70% of the world's poor live in middle income countries, and so the position paper was really able to capture that. And I think it was a really great experience for her.
I had the pleasure of working with Ify through about 3/4 of her fellowship. I started in September, so Ify was here when I arrived. And it's been a great pleasure to collaborate with her. She's been a terrific colleague and coworker, and by and large most of our work together has been on an accountability tool for polio, which has been a large undertaking, and Ify has done all of the primary research for the tool and has drafted it. It has 3 separate components and she's led on all 3. And she's really sort of also managed the process, which has been challenging at points, and is something she's handled with tremendous grace and also perseverance, which was what was really needed, working with a couple challenging partners. So it's been really fantastic to have Ify here and get to know her through her fellowship. We will miss her a lot.
I want to seize this opportunity to thank the Alaska team for this great fellowship that's put together, especially to Scott Bill, and also to Result Action Global Health Advocacy Partnership for hosting me as an Action Fellow during this 1 year Alaska Fellowship. It has been wonderful for me to pass through this great experience, and now it's time for me to move on. But I sincerely appreciate everyone that has supported me in one way or the other in my host organization. My supervisor, Mandy Slusker, has been an amazing person, and I want to sincerely thank her for all the guidance she's provided and me in the entire fellowship. I want to also thank my fellow fellows, the fellow communities, especially Class 18 fellows, for being a great fellow community, and we've all supported ourselves, and now we're moving on
it just happened. I don't know what to do. So maybe we'll have to reschedule.
It's very important. You want to take a minute?
Marcelo. I said, let's reschedule. Can we?
It's very important.
I think I'm okay with this discussion.
Okay, so you've rescheduled for Thursday at noon. Now it's Thursday at noon. Here's your meeting.
Hi, Ifesinachi.
Come in.
How are you?
Sit.
Thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Okay, do you remember that I wanted to talk to you about...
You can continue. You know, I have busy schedule. I may not remember. So let me hear what you have to say.
Okay, I think maybe I could do more things in the security and the digital security project. You know, I have a security background, so it will be very helpful. And
Or maybe if you come up with what you want to do, I'll look at it, and if it's fine.
yes, I already have this. I can help in the regulation.
Okay. Well, I think, well, let me get back to you in 2 days. Is that okay?
Yes, is that okay? I can wait.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
All right, awesome.